Hey, Alan Kennedy here, Medicap Pharmacy, Concord, North Carolina. I hope you're having a great day. You're here to find out what the second most important nutrient anyone should take is. You saw my first video. You should know what the most important supplement is. I'm a pharmacist, but I believe in proactive and preventing disease rather than waiting until you get something, go to your doctor and get a prescription. I do sell drugs for a living, and if your doctor writes a prescription for something, you absolutely should take it just the way he intended for you to, and it will work. However, you get off that medication, chances are that the condition might worsen or come back or something like that. So I think, other than those lifestyles we talked about in the very first video, lifestyle changes factors that are very important, and the first most important supplement, the second most important supplement you should take, and you probably already know this, is fish oils, essential fatty acids. They're called essential because our body cannot make them. If you pick up a bottle of fish oil, you look at the back, it's got EPA and DHA on every fish oil that you'll find, and it has the amount. That's a long word, I'm not going to try to say it, but basically taking essential fatty acids, your body utilizes them to work in the cell membrane. I'll go into that in just a minute. Back hunter-gatherer days used to be 2 to 1 or 4 to 1 or even 1 to 1 of omega-6s to omega-3s. Today's society, 16 to 1 or even 20 to 1 in some areas or more, which meaning omega-6s way outweigh, which is vegetable oils, way above omega-3s. Instead of being like this, it's like this. So what do? Well, you can decrease the amount of omega-6s in your diet. Vegetable oils, you can Google it and find out where those come from. Or you can increase the amount of omega-3s. An easy way to fix this, rather than you can keep your kind of regular diet, is by upping your omega-3s. Because omega-6s are pro-inflammatory, omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. Inflammation is also a precursor to cancer, heart disease, and a lot of other things that can happen if you got too many omega-6s. Now, why is that? Let me show you why. Omega-3s, every single cell in your body, every organ system in your body has a group of cells, cellular tissues. These cells, very small, they're made up of a cell membrane. So look at this as a cell. This ought to help you. This is a cell. This is a cell wall. It's a ball, of course, but anyway, the cell membrane has a very, very thin, what's called a phospholipid bilayer. There's fats in that. This is a fatty cell wall. That cell wall is responsible for getting nutrients, vitamins, minerals, et cetera, into the cell and toxins out of the cell. That's what that cell membrane is responsible for. If you got omega-6s in that thing, it's not going to work as well. You want omega-3s as a final product to make a healthy cell wall. When cells die off, they're regenerated with the fat circulating in your body. If you have a crappy diet, you don't eat a lot of fish, and it'll do the best it can with what it's got. But you want optimal health, not just getting by. So I think it's extremely important, other than the first supplement, the second supplement, everyone, I don't care where you are, who you are, unless you're eating fish 3 or 4 times a week, you might be getting enough. But American diet is usually fish and omega-3s. And I know it's a danger to the fish farm, where it comes from. Got all kind of information there. But basically, you want to take fish oils. And what I suggest is, if you haven't taken fish oils, some people say, well, it gives me a burpee sensation, or it gives them a gas, or they just can't, it makes their stomach upset or something. Usually, those are the same people that tell me they have other issues. They've got skin disorders, gastrointestinal disorders. They're taking antidepressant medications and on and on and on. Because fish oil, the essential fatty acids, are important for brain function. Every single cell in your body, if you think about it, your entire body needs that. So when a cell dies, it's going to regenerate with these healthy fats and make those healthy cell walls. 90 days, whatever. I say take 2 capsules twice a day, like 1 gram twice a day. Now what brand? There's all kind of brands out there. This is 21st Century, good brand. A little bit cheaper, Basic, another brand. You also got fish oil, this brand. And we have one by We got one by Nordic Naturals, which I love that brand. Anyway, why don't you do yourself a favor and start taking fish oils every day? Take it like a prescription drug. 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. Now, if it causes that burpee sensation, what you can do is take 1 capsule, bite down on it. Some of them are lemon flavored. A lot of the good ones are. The Nordic Natural is a very good essential fatty acid. You can get it on Amazon, independent pharmacies. We sell it here. It's probably one of the premium, and there's other ones out there. But anyway, take 2 twice a day, but build up to that. Sometimes it's only a half a capsule. You just bite into it. You do that every day for a week. And then you take 1 capsule every day for a couple of weeks. You build up to 2 twice a day. You ought to be able to get to the point where you can take them in your mouth, chew them up, swallow them. They don't bother you at all. I guarantee in 3 or 4 months, you'll feel better. So anyway, what you're looking for is something called EPA and DHA. Those are the essential fatty acids that need to go into that cell wall to make a healthy cell, because that's where everything happens, is inside the cell. That's where all the activity is, inside the cell. And you want nutrients to get in, toxins to get out. Do yourself a favor, take fish oils every day. If you don't know what kind, if you're talking about going to Costco and get them in those 25-gallon drums where they ship them from China and they're on barges across the ocean for days on end in a hot sun, I don't know about that. I don't know if those are the best things you could take. Just get you a premium brand. You could spend you at least $15 to $20, if maybe more, for a month's supply of fish oils, because you're worth it. Anyway, tune in next time for the 3rd most important supplement you could take. And come by Medicat Pharmacy, Concord, North Carolina. We've got a lot going on here, and we can give out information if you like on this kind of thing. But we've got a pretty good gig. Appreciate you watching. Tune in next time. Have a great day.